there, my name's Cassie and I am here with Jamboree Style today. I'm going to show you guys how to assemble a balloon wall. So the things we're going to need today are a balloon pump or an air compressor. We will need fishing line, scissors, a dual temp or a low temp hot glue gun and extra hot glue sticks, little rubber bands. That's an optional thing, I'll get to that later. I have about 111 inch balloons, latex balloons. I have 5 of the 16 inch latex balloons, about 30 of the 5 inch latex balloons, and then I'm probably going to use about 3 24 inch and 3 to 4 like of a specialty balloon would be my guess, maybe 5. We'll see at the end. So this is going to make approximately a 5 foot tall by 8 foot wide backdrop. You'll also need little hooks, probably 4 of them for this size. I got these, I got a whole pack at the dollar store. They have a little sticky back or you can use command hooks. Those are the things you'll need. To start this video, we are actually going to start with assembling a balloon garland. So we have a video of how to assemble a balloon garland. If you guys need more detailed instructions, as I'm going to go pretty quickly through this first part, so I will link that above for you guys. But just hop over to that if I'm going too fast or you're not sure of a step that I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is start by blowing up all of our balloons, besides maybe our specialty balloons and our large 24 inch balloons. So I prefer to use an air compressor to blow up all my balloons. It's just a lot faster and easier. So I use this tip, which is, you can find it online, it's not very much, but it's like an air hose gun lever. If you just Google that, you'll find one. I think they're like 10, 12 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and blow up all my balloons. I do blow them up a little bit smaller than a traditional 11 inch balloon. I like them to be a little like round, so they're almost round and squishy versus a pear shape, and I explain that in my other video if you want to know why. So I'm going to go ahead and blow everything up and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I have everything blown up. For the most part, I have 5 inch balloons blown up, which I actually put them separate. They're not shown here. My 11 inch and my 16 inch balloons are all blown up. So this is called our Funfetti balloon mix. So you can see that on our website, jamboreestyle.com. The colors, if you're wondering, are what we call mustard, periwinkle, teal, jewel teal, dusty rose, which is a pink color, blush pink, lavender, coral, orange, and winter mint. So those are the colors we use in here. So a lot of different colors, there's 10 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pair them together. Again, you can look at our other video to see kind of what I'm doing here. You can either tie them together or use little rubber bands, which I am going to use little rubber bands. So don't be crazy about this. Pair them sporadically in different mixtures. So you want different colors paired together. So don't overthink it. It'll all look good on the end. So just grab your 2 balloons by the neck. And I prefer rubber bands than tying. I think it's easier. And just make sure they're tight if you're using the rubber bands. So I go around 2 to 3 times. So I'm going to go ahead and pair them all and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I have everything paired. I left probably like 15 to 20 balloons unpaired just to kind of leave to fill in the wall. So what you do next is take your clear string, give yourself some extra length on the end, and then you're going to start your balloon garland. So I usually start by tying it, just so the first one doesn't slide off, but you do not have to tie it every time. So this is our balloon garland, so we're going to assemble 4 of these. We're going to do them basically the height of your area. So I am going to make mine, I said 5 feet at the beginning, probably will be more like 6 feet. So I'll make it the height of this wall. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. I will show you when I get one done. Okay, so I have my first one done. So I see it kind of is the height of the area that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my string. Again, give yourself some space when you do this. Give yourself, you know, an arm's width or a couple arms widths. It's just string, so you'd rather have extra than not enough. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that down here, and I'm going to put it aside, and then I'm going to do it again. Okay, so I've assembled 4 balloon garlands. So again, if you guys need more instructions on that, go to our other video. I'll link it again above. Okay, so this is where your hooks come in handy. So you're going to want to take them. I'm on a screen, but I think the top of it I can attach them to. So just take one on the edge of your space, wherever you're putting your balloon garlands or balloon wall, and you're going to undo the back and hook it to your wall. So typically that would be against your wall. Take your first balloon garland. So I'm going to do this one first, and you're going to take your string at top. This is why you left extra. Take your first one, make a loop at the top with your string. So just tie a loop pretty close to the top, but give yourself enough space to where you can still hang it. And then hook that, and then let that fall straight down to the ground. So then you can always adjust it a little bit later. So put your next hook on your wall. Fairly close to it. Do the same thing, create a little hoop at the top, and then hook it. So you're going to go all the way down, hang all 4 of your balloon garlands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get my spacing right, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I have everything hung. So I have, again, 4 individual balloon garlands. I ended up using actually about 150 of the 11-inch balloons to make the 4, and they're about 6 feet. So you can just see here they're just hung individually by the loops that we created. So now we're just going to want to put them together. So I'm going to attach the 2 middle ones by basically taking string and then tying them like 3 times, and then attach the outer ones into it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back with you. So I took my string and I just have it looped through each of these, and I'm just pulling it tight and then tying a knot. And then pulling it tight. Or even tying a bow, no one would ever know. So again, here I am in the middle. I'm going to loop it through, pull it tight, see it starts coming together. Okay, so then once again at the bottom, I'm going to loop it through. Try not to lose your end because it's really hard to find. And then loop it through. Okay, so that middle section is connected, and we'll come back to make things look better at the end. So I'm going to do the same thing here, 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 and here, and then again here, here, and there. So I will go ahead and do that real fast. Okay, so now I have everything connected. It looks a little bit better now, but there's still some missing things. So this is where we're going to use our hot glue gun. So again, a dual temp on low or a low temp hot glue gun. You literally, and I know it sounds scary, but you're going to glue your balloons in. I'm just going to go ahead and take, like where I see colors that need to be broken up, I'm going to add balloons in different colors there. The best way to do this is take a step back, look at what you have, look where you need certain colors, add balloons in there, and then add some big balloons. I'll probably add one in here because this will offset it, make it not look so giant, and then build it down and out, and then I'll add another one, you know, probably in here, build it with other balloons. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will add in the little balloons as well, the little 5-inch for more pops of color, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I usually figure out where I want it, and then I glue one side of the balloon kind of where I think it's going to hit another balloon, and then stick it in there, and then wherever it hits other balloons, I place some hot glue there too. So, and then I just hold it for a second to make sure it's going to stay, and then you can add more hot glue if you need to. So I always start with my big balloons first, and then work in my little ones after I do all the big ones. So I am going to place, I'm going to place some more, or another teal, jewel teal balloon, the 16-inch balloon, and I'll probably actually end up doing one more orange one just to balance it out over on this side. So I'm going to try that, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so there we have it. I finished the balloon wall. It's kind of a little bit of an art. You just go for it, as what I'm going to encourage you guys to do. If you see a spot, if you see a hole, throw a balloon in there. Don't overthink it. I just started with the biggest ones and kind of balanced out. A lot of times I'll do my designs kind of in triangles. So just make sure not to get like a big one, big one, big one, straight lines, things like that. Do more triangles to keep it better balanced. But yeah, I start with the big ones and work my way down to the smaller ones to fill in the holes. And that's the completed funfetti balloon wall for you. Check out our website, jamboreestyle.com, for all this look and more. We have a lot of fun things. Thanks, and have a great day.